Mom, when I come back from that short break, to the mama can no me guest what's no phone. And we are coming to look at the Lookalike saga. I don't know ole why I say some. You look like me. Ada me no. Ono na epede for who? Nedididi. There is nothing wrong with someone looking like you. I'm remitting a harmony. There has been instances that people have sent me images of other females who look like me. Sometimes make sure be man someone who they asimesi awesome, another asimesi my son. But does it mean that because Mr. Ubinintino or what there me pose today nipano another makade or what there me for whom? For the fact that I look like the person no na me didi nipano nejuma ho ana ono na ende yenye Edem Mensah Tsotorme-Mensah baba discuss Edem ababa
oh yeah obiade
bibi aboko
me adum bibi aboko
ami asi enyubri e look fresh
ewo mso e be fa me sa
bafanda mala e brain chin as a papa banti e bafanda mala Edem. The issue of lookalikes. In fact, them lookalike as a make them man can be because the more American, the more na oritre. But then eshe mosima orokwana medical waka wache nadwen Shatawale wakasa Quaye MP waka ne experience with the lookalike will show be a okwe performing Fameye Wakasa, and all these artists are not happy with what is going on. Is it okay that because I look like I will add them into no or them for whom Nemididi I will add them with Jumahua?
It's not okay. But a lack of education and before you can, if you look at like somebody, it's not a sin, and you will make it. What's your say? At times, I mean, through the way you love the person, you decide to even pick up idea nipani eye ingna. Now, when you want to do idea be eye nipani intellectual property, no, you need to seek permission from the person.
Okay.
So if you seek the permission from the person and the person gives you the go ahead, you can do it. But if you have not sought permission, now what would they the person can go to court and seek an injunction against you from stopping you to perform his song. I've seen a communique from Quaye to Quaye Lookalike asking him to stop performing his songs because but because of lack of education, Ghana ni woman one chance upset or the two can then na wakoya trust. In the said you may not be able to control happiness no. So once you saw from the beginning na eboa said money to me. Na the etine say ade no the more wo so the more wo so na enyintin. Na ebenyin na abeye due bia ochine bi sisi an say who banter echo social media now because they have appeared on some media platforms and had endorsement. One of the videos that they are all looking like Kim Promise no eka say o person obe join you omo a 500 na omo need the only group because they knew of the existence of other lookalikes. Do you say, the only group as I call the post the only group as Zion Felix interview could you share in any other media platform. So they are using that platforms now appear on as endorsements to do whatever they are doing. And no better guy all the time was the moment no matter. The social media platform.
Yes. And for people to TikToker, ne live feed comes up, and there is always a mobile money number asking people to send him mobile money.
Why who say or leverage on adeɛ didi. Na krom ha adeɛ ni bi esida. Yɛn na yenim in 2009 Emra TV Africa omo celebrity lookalikes. So I mean it was a show produced by Fifi Banson. So they had a lot of people, and out of that, one guy broke out. Anoche Supremo. That time not to that the Lumba and John Senior the Incofobe friend DL Junior. And after that show, he had a lot of media interviews and other things, which gave him some certain endorsement level. Now, sa endorsement na media and the man emu be shekina emu be yedu. When in 2016, somewhere in 2016, Emra Lumba ne Ampong launch omo Kojo album, and the guy was given the platforms to sing, and to some extent, Lumba was enthused and joined him to sing together. Inti adiana man ebe endorsing ye.
If Semenye Lumba is not the same stage as performer, it means Lumba has accepted.
Inti echino, and yet it say, or the Nidin Elbow shows, deals from Abuchi, and there was a show in Canada who called Basem. From the other sources, no much say, na ono Junior no Lumba Junior no communicate said there. And conform the show ni bemano because na she say Lumba enya available na ne home fano no de as or chen say we share no to play all those songs. So we show obi a wo hwe sa ne o na akos no na obegidi in terms omo buy ono somewhere in January omo be meeting e wa Accra Mall in after meeting no na say en conform ko share Lumba mo ankasa team nankasa and I'm saying nyoma be saying eba out na eba out na management members ni bi chen say like they express this pleasure nti eba na say no call report to police as threat
one no call report
no junior
no call reporting
yes okay team no as like almost threatening nti eno hu abufu kwa na ma Lumba had to sue him because no Felice or the ne nyoma or use ni image no for economic gains.
For economic gains.
Na ye be hu a wo momo ko report it in police station. And yes sir. So I say because we nim baby betimi akopem ne nti say when twaso ntem na okoso so a na ebenya be how. Anoche, at a point, Anoche, I heard him on xylophone with Summer Flex denying that or say, and one almost say, on me performing, no one can say, Lumba intimate Kobo show near the say, almost reaching out through social media, and just per se, or no, a Kobo show nibi.
Me pere question lookalikes no when videos nibi, but then Yababaka. I have a question to ask. What may you share lookalikes no when videos ni bi na me asam na police say ala wa abomodo oya mate tie share videos ni bi man.
Yeah, I feel my son Quaye yo, I'm a new Nina. Listen, Nina, if you tell me later, I go feel to go crazy. Hoping to do what's if you want now,
What I call about from that break, Edem, not Erica, the friend Lumba Junior are with him. Now, say, ne excuse was it was people who were contacting him to go and perform.
Yeah.
But then, mentioning you as an example. I know there is somebody at multimedia. I'm a little bit of resemblance. I have people who have sent me the ladies' pictures and all that. But you look like this person looks like you. And so something I have on me. So from a day, there is an event. And because I look like this person, I should come and stand in as this person.
Without the consent.
Without the consent of that person. So it is wrong.
Yes. I know na Ghana ye mremuno. Your friend defrauding by false pretenses.
Okay.
So like, and ye wa, but why you who say ye wa, Emma third party, ajiatum, say we nipano. What I say, a banisa no, you have, I mean, what umra, and a young focus say lookalike in your man abroche or ho, abroche or ho. Now abroche me or ho no, there are certain laws, unfortunately no. Who say a copyright laws and your man in capital? It's about the general laws near no. But in even in the general laws, in other jurisdictions, there are stronger general laws. I mean, a boa nipano because a hono deceptive advertising qua law ewo There is the Lamhan Act eso and a publicity rights law so and the publicity rights it gives your image like how to control the economic and commercial rights of your image in your hands. Without you, nobody can use it. In America, somewhere in 2019, there is this pop star, a friend of Ariana Grande. Now, released an album, and it was a huge one. So, a retailer outlet from Forever 21, I reached out to her that they want to use her as a brand ambassador. And the charge is not your mom, to me. So what they did was that they went for a model who looks like her. And they Natario the year that I didn't hear popular no. Send Natario ni space ni pon just say.
So the person will look like Ariana.
Yes.
Mpocho, hold on. Ye wo lawyer wo hen ahumanodo. Aye pede ye nyene kasa ni ebisan nseme bi ni pe. Ye ebisan dem nseme bi ni wia na ye de discussion no yeze atuedo. Lawyer Sam Quaye. Hello lawyer.
Yes.
Lawyer Pocho ye mo akwa baba e chat show do.
Thank you very much. Good evening to you and your viewers.
Good evening to you too. Lawyer Pocho, nseme kra na bi ni bi ne ye pede ye bi so far or ye lookalike nsensam na or recordo sisia wo Ghana ha monom no. Odikan ye be sade wo Ghana mbremu no. Is it allowed there matina he say obi osama or there otumi ginem as ame na ada or the me ye wo program bi as any form of performance bi or the me ye no nipa no obotum waye in my name?
The thing is everything that open say here, not say you are unable to do yourself, no. You can give power of attorney, and I say you can give express consent to somebody else, say Uncle Nimao, as long as the person has your permission to do it, you know. It is allowed. I mean, if I want somebody to represent me, why not?
Okay.
But that must come with my permission, express permission. If you impersonate somebody, especially for commercial purposes, or you fraudulently misrepresented yourself to look as if you are somebody, a criminal offense. And to the extent a criminal offense may be, the state can take action against you.
Okay.
But aside that, and also, if, for instance, you are a musician, not would be impersonate you to go and do something commercially and then make money in it, as if say you are the one performing. Now we are performing on some of your songs and all those things. Under intellectual property law, you can also institute a civil action against that person. So yes, there are laws which frown against representing somebody commercially and then use the intellectual property without no consent. And so you must get it clear, say, if you fraudulently misrepresent yourself for something against the interest of another person, that can be very criminal. And depending on the issue, you can be prosecuted. And the person too can also take civil action against you, on the basis of intellectual property laws in this country.
A question, I am very much confused about it. Them recent lookalikes, Quaye lookalike, Kim Promise lookalike, medical lookalike, wana. Echo one social media handles, especially Kim Promise lookalike. Debiano, he has his mobile money number pinned on his live videos, asking people to send him money. Lookalike Adiana Odidihu. And he argues that on charge obi na on konko performer Kim Promise no. But then, based on the fact that he looks like Kim Promise, he tries to dress like Kim Promise and all that, and nyama to Fonko Fubakado or that Kim Promise, nazi that Kim Promise, or Kim Promise. Na offer the mazano, na ojijiska sudifin crofo. Is that one to consider a crime?
I think from explanation the graphic you are trying to portray, it looks to me a criminal offense, a fraudulent misrepresentation of who you are.
Okay.
To extort money from people. And see, that is very criminal. If what I'm hearing is exactly what is going on, then it's criminal.
It is criminal.
And I believe the police can investigate that.
Okay.
Under the Electronic Communication Act, when you do things which are criminal, you can be prosecuted. So you cannot put yourself up, say, for instance, you make people believe, say, we are Kim Promise, as an example, and now we are Quaye. And then the basis of that, people believe genuinely, say, you are dealing with Quaye, and then you are asking them to give you money. And then because they know I am Quaye, they give the money, only to realize later, say, Quaye, but somebody else trying to misrepresent. That is clearly extortion and it's criminal. So the police must intervene because it's not good. Remember also say, anything that you do out there on social media, not TV, issues about your brand and your integrity and all those things comes to the fore. Sometimes, depending on how you go about things, somebody can even sue you for defamation, and now you can also sue somebody for defamation. And see, all these things, there are ramifications. And depending on how they unfold, some can be very criminal when people misrepresent themselves to be somebody they are not and extort money in the way and manner that you have explained. Extortion under the Criminal Offences Act at 29, a criminal offense, and you can be prosecuted for that.
Okay. Yeda sepa lawyer Sam Quaye yeda sepa de joining hen na etum na esi these criminal offenses ni pi ama yata se yeda CP. Say yesan so obande yebese ne yehia obi wa yebafro. Thank you very much. Edem lawyer waka. Wame yata se what is going on, no, it's a criminal offense. But then what I want to ask you is artist here na wababa register one displeasure. If Cecilia no lawyers have spoken on other platforms too, I believe. That's a way who these are criminal offenses and they can actually take these lookalikes on in the court of law. That's still no 1 year. Now what the videos and what this is would you say that from the side of the artists, they are equally taking things for granted?
I don't think it's the plan is to take things for granted. I mean, I think that some are just applying the humanitarian phase that the court and the court. If you into court cry, you will be a friend alternative dispute resolution. Say, okay, yeah, seminal and coffee and coca. there is an alternative. You see, some of them almost maybe these people have not, exploited their brand to a certain extent. Feel say it's at the formative stages, and say could take that legal action. They feel like it will look like they have been too harsh. Ghanaians with me push radio is too harsh, we do. So there's that element where they are looking at. And also another thing is that I'm not sure say event organizer be about out because say we are charge me say akwa bosho what I say and I say be being leak here it's just say nipa na kwa koji ade bi ananka eba original artist no ho inti ohwe sa factors in this situation elements now it doesn't push for you to until when you experience like what happened to Quaye MP or Kobosho or Koyena
Lookalike I
perform I say I cause confusion you do or come or you lose bono because
but that's not serious.
I cause confusion. You see, that's some of the.
You've come to perform problems in my name
and create problems.
And creative problems.
So when they saw me, they thought I was the one, and they could have harmed him innocently. Oh, a bisunu new.
It's a serious issue.
Oh,
yes, sir, but it's a serious issue.
If you are called Joe Bisho, I call this Kawan soon. No be to baby daddy bro. And I say obia kwa you be gay baby. Yes, say they show mistaken identity. It's also possible. That obia kwa you baby. So if you look at some of these we need to be very cautious because it's always not predictable how it will end. Whoever knew that these people will be so confident to the extent that they will come and even stand up against the artists, the original artists. Look at how they are boldly and arrogantly battling them. They will come on live.
I look like you. I have to be like you, like by force.
And like Quaye a fight. They are now fighting. Including the media. The media who gave them the platform. Look at now how some of them are even this lookalike. They are talking loud in the media. Media, the kind of medias. Muna this show my dream. Mami wuna media bien si
I think I watched one live video and the King Promise lookalike or Ghana Police Service that he needs security. Now his life is in danger. Shatawale is threatening him. He needs security.
Yeah. And Omonosono, I have some caution for them. If they are not careful and measured in their reaction, they will lose the public sympathy. My live videos near the public is watching. Public nation. And who public here. The public will leave you. Ghana, we've had trends or maybe you see, crying. People where there have been big cream. I want to even remember some of these funny for vanishing.
For vanishing. We teacher. Flash him.
Exactly.
Rashida Black Beauty.
Yes. So don't arrogantly think that because you have been empowered through media limelight, you want to, act arrogantly. Think about how you can turn this small exposure now into something which will be beneficial to you. So if you have a certain talent in you, this is the time that because you have the spotlight, you exhibit that thing. What I say? Said people can see the other side of you. You understand? So that a say limelight now and co-waste. Be yourself. Don't try to be in the shoes of somebody, because there are people who have lived in the shadows of others. They have never progressed. But the very minute they move away from those shadows, Almost so that is how they should be thinking. That yes, people can say I look like this person, but it's not compulsory. If I want to do a lookalike business, I have to sit with the original person and tell him that, oh, say, Oshana ya o shadow a draw so at this point, the person will have an agreement with you. Teach you, maybe no rehearsals, even before you remember out, or know what to, then maybe dress you in a certain way so that the person knows you are doing business. Like, Abroche, the doubles. At a point, I say,
some shows
there are shows that brother can represent.
And somebody like the Quaye Eugene Lookalike can easily do that because there are some performances why you have to ask, is this the Lookalike or is the original?
Yeah. So this is not the time for you to be doing baby now to Boba Park. So if you want to do a lookalike business, use the right channel. If the person, original artist, no feel it or no, but yeah, fine. So original artist no feel it, I did we make cost so 1 year name we and you're also prerogative. You can decide not to endorse. Now I call the baby. I mean, so that we don't get into or even groups Yebeti music group nature some. Into other who look alike you or Tina ABR, you see, look alike. Ghana for so the intent. Now you compare. Look alike. We quite or rapping.
Or rapping original.
Original. Oh, I create two new thing medical. Or you say it's in way. Quaye Eugene. Now, or you say it's in Came Promise. Now, and also by creating a lot of like what we call the unfair competition at the Aquacoma original brand. I mean, we all need to be circumspect. Into America, Arana Grande, they brought a model who looks like Arana, dressing Bibia like her. Channel pictures near there, and in arts normal advert normal communication. They were using some lyrics of the song.
Forever 24. Then
21.
Forever 21. Then you have there will be a law issue.
They were sued for £10 million for deception and also, I mean, publicity rights where they were unlawfully exploiting her economic and commercial rights. What she said, they were using. Almost creating the image to deceive the public like it's
Waka 2 minutes. Yeah. American is a rap and I mean.